morning. I rolled out of bed literally 12 minutes ago. Like woke up, opened my eyes 12 minutes ago because I'm like, well, it's Wednesday, so the Barton Springs pool is open in the morning and I just thought that sounded amazing and I was awake. So got myself up and moved really quickly. So we're gonna go to Barton this morning. I'm so excited. 7:15, I have till 8 to get there, so I have plenty of time. So I'm actually gonna stop and get a little coffee too. Cause I obviously didn't have time to make myself coffee in 12 minutes. I just got out. I didn't have anybody to hold the camera for me and I didn't want to just leave it unattended, but it was so refreshing. And now I'm just sitting and I'm gonna do some yoga and read my book. At some point every summer, I feel like I get obsessed with spring rolls. So that's what I made for lunch. I just got a 2-mile run in. I was gonna record and then I came back and I was super sweaty, so. But I made these. They have tofu, avocado, carrot, cucumber, basil, mint, and vermicelli. I put a lot of herbs in these because I love it. And then my sausage is peanut butter, tamari, sriracha, and lime juice. Cheers. So good. I've been eating more like vegetarian meals recently, which if you guys don't know, I was a vegetarian for 5 years. So that was like a big part of my diet up until really that I met Jordan. No, I was already not fully vegetarian before that, but I was still eating mostly vegetarian. But obviously like when you get in a relationship, you share a lot of food, blah, 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 whatever. He's not the reason, but it just is easy to eat the same as your partner. So I started eating a lot more meat. But now I'm getting back into eating more beans and also, I was never even really that into tofu when I was vegetarian, but I love tofu. I think it's great. I don't subscribe to the idea that soy is bad for you. I think it's a huge part of some of the cultures that live the longest. So I don't know. I don't really care. I like it. But if you don't do soy, whatever, for whatever reason, sometimes some people don't do well with it. You can do shrimp, you could do chicken, you could do thinly sliced beef. I love spring rolls. They're like one of my favorite summer things. And I don't know why I have like fall off of them. I think I just eat it so much in the summer that I get tired of it by the time it's cold. But and shout out to H-E-B for having so many things that I feel like with normal grocery stores, you'd have to go to a specialty grocery store for. Like as in you'd have to go to like an Asian grocery store or an Indian grocery store, or even H-E-B, they have a lot of African food. A lot of like Hispanic culture food, obviously, like I'm in Texas. They have a lot of just like white people food, which is nice because a lot of grocery stores don't have that. Look at this gnarly pimple, and here, and here, and there, and there. It's because I'm on my period. Oh, so I'm breaking out. But I'm about to make a matcha post-lunch. And I thought I would make it with you guys. Have this water heating up. Was delicious, so good. I'm actually doing half hojicha, whoa, we're way overexposed. No, not that way. I don't think, girl. So we're doing half hojicha, half matcha, maple, salt, and 2% milk. I made this yesterday, I believe, at the very start of this video, but we're here again, making it again. So proof that it's good. about like this much matcha and about the same amount of hojicha. This is the hojicha I use. It's pretty cheap. It was like 20 something bucks for like 100 grams, which is not that bad, question mark. Smells so good. It's by Matcha Moon from Kyoto, Japan. I'm gonna just go ahead and whisk a pinch of salt in here so it mixes well. I basically just heat the water until I hear it start moving and grooving, and then I feel like it's warm enough. So I do circles first just to get everything incorporated and make a little bit of like a paste. Then add a little bit more water and we'll do our like W shape. And I'm going fast, but I'm not like shredding that thing, if you know what I'm saying. It's a very light, like think of like dusting something, that kind of touch. Smells so good. It looks like shitty matcha when you mix matcha and hojicha because the hojicha is roasted, so it makes it like a brownish color matcha. But the flavor is amazing, and you still get a little bit of caffeine because hojicha, since it's roasted, it's super low caffeine, which is, I like the flavor that adds, but I do not like, I want a little pick-me-up, you know what I'm saying? So I don't like missing that. So what we're going to do, I'm reusing this cup because drinks in to-go cups taste better. Fill that hoe up with ice, more ice is better. Then, bruh, that was my bar cart. Somehow letting the fridge close freaking knocked over the whiskey, which then knocked over the stir spoons and everything. What the hell? But anyway, we're gonna do a tablespoon of maple. Let me grab a tablespoon. All right, 1 tablespoon of maple. Okay, boom, maple, ice, hojicha matcha, boom. And then I'm gonna add actually a little bit more ice. Then, milky milk. And you guys are gonna look how pretty this is. Okay, like pretty for like just the mix in, it's pretty. Wow, okay, look at that side. Okay, it's giving forest. Look at that. Boom. Okay, now I gotta mix it. Put the top on with the straw. Okay, maybe doing the maple first was a bad idea because now my maple's all at the bottom. Hello. Okay, let me mix this correctly. This is so good. It just adds such a like toasty, yummy flavor to it. And as you can see, it does look like bad matcha because of that. Like it looks all murky and meh, but it's just because it's half hojicha, half matcha, and hojicha is brown. So it's gonna make a darker green. It is so good. Wow. Okay, so this is my beverage, second caffeinated beverage of the day. To clean, time to clean the house. I need to sweep and mop. Allow me to introduce you to these little sticky notes. Each week we do a little cleanup. There's a couple things we do every week without question. And then I basically will just like kind of look around the apartment and be like, what do we need to clean other than the basic? And give us each like 3 things. I also like the sticky note because it's small. So anything that's not gonna fit on one sticky note can go to the next week. Like I like it because the sticky notes are relatively small. So it's a small list and you just tackle a couple things each week and it kind of just keeps up with the cleaning. So I've got my stuff to do. I need to sweep and mop. I need to clean the bedding, and then I need to clean the shower curtains. I like to soak the white one in bleach every couple weeks just for a couple hours so that it can be clean and not have any mold or anything grow on it because it's constantly in a wet environment. So we're gonna do that.